North Carolina spent the holidays out here in beautiful San Diego, and as someone who once had to celebrate Christmas as a player in Detroit, I'm jealous. Carolina got the Holiday Bowl and drew number 15 Oregon as its opponent. If you like offense, this is the game for you, with the over-under currently set at 75 points. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better quarterback matchup this bowl season than the one we'll see in the Holiday Bowl on Wednesday, with Carolina's Drake May and Oregon's Bo Nix facing off. On the season, Nix's QBR of 87.28 is the 4th best in the country, while May's QBR of 82.8 isn't too far behind at 10th. When you watch the film on these two quarterbacks, one of the first things that jumps off the screen is their ability to spread the ball out to their playmakers. Both teams had at least 10 players post double-digit receptions this season, showing the quarterback's willingness to take what defenses are giving. That'll be critical for May, who enters this game without his #1 target in Josh Downs, who opted out to prepare for the NFL draft. To replace him, it'll be Kobe Paysour needing to step up. When Downs missed time earlier this year, it was Paysour who showed he could fill in adequately, with 13 catches for 165 yards and 2 touchdowns in his only 2 starts. Nix and May also come into this game dead even in total touchdowns with 42 each, which is tied for second among Power 5 players, only behind Caleb Williams from USC in his Heisman campaign. Oregon and Carolina are similar in offensive identities in wanting to use their quarterbacks as an extension of the run game. With a rotating door at running back, May was UNC's leading rusher by a considerable margin. On the other hand, Oregon loves to use Nix in the red zone, as seen by his 14 rushing touchdowns, but he's really a threat to tuck it and go anywhere on the field, averaging 6 yards a carry. Against a defense that finished the regular season last in the ACC in scoring, total, and pass defense, and 12th against the run, Nix is a matchup nightmare for Carolina. From what we've seen this year, I've got this as a Jesus take the wheel game for Carolina, because divine intervention might be the only way for UNC to slow down this high-powered Duck offense. Oregon grades out as the 5th best run team in the NCAA, according to Pro Football Focus. Bucky Irving is the team's leading rusher, and he's a punisher that bounces off contact. His 60 missed tackles forced is the 10th most among running backs in the Power 5. This game features 2 underwhelming defensive lines going at it, with both units in the bottom 10 in the nation for sacks and tackles for a loss per game. So the advantage has to go to Oregon, who has a better offensive line, a more balanced attack, and their best options are available at their quarterback's disposal. Although it is worth noting that neither team will have its offensive coordinator for this contest, as Phil Longo left Chapel Hill for the same position at Wisconsin, and Kenny Dillingham left Eugene to become the next head coach at Arizona State. For Carolina, it'll be receivers coach Lonnie Galloway calling the plays. The spread has Carolina as a 14-point underdog, but from experience, bowls are tricky to predict with all the outside factors you have to consider, including Oregon having its top 3 defenders opting out and UNC having 3 starting DBs in the portal already. They won't be there, but if you're making your way out west to Petco Park, I'll see you here. Until then, stay tuned to Inside Carolina for all the latest coverage leading to kickoff.